where there's so many questions and we just don't have any answers until we put eyes on this team. And that's the problem. As far as being overlooked, as far as the highest ranking in the Big 12 being ninth across the interwebs and all the college football experts, I'm fine with that. I'm fine if Colorado flies under the radar again. They have a lot to prove. They have a lot to prove to the nation, obviously. They have a lot to prove in their own conference. They have a lot to prove with teams. Everyone's number one in the Big 12 has to be Arizona State. I think it has to be. Usually is when you look at these
Tech's getting a lot of
websites.
love, too.
Texas Tech, some love too, but Arizona State, Texas Tech, they get the love. Colorado with so much to prove. I can't see anyone realistically projecting them. I thought the average would be about 9, but the highest being 9 is a little much. But I'm actually okay with that based on the fact that we have no answers right now. We anticipate the defense being balls out. We anticipate them being strong defensively, working on their pass rush, et cetera. And, of course, losing Travis Hunter and a Heisman Trophy winner, that's going to ding you defensively. Offensively, we expect them to replace the group of wide receivers, yet we don't know who's playing quarterback, and we also don't know if they can run the ball. So with all of these questions, I can't really get outraged about everyone's overlooking CU. Yeah, good. They're overlooking CU, and that means I've got them at 8 wins. Go out there and win the games you should. If you play great defense, which we anticipate.
I do think they will play great
and
defense.
if you can run the ball just a little bit.
I mean, we know what Robert Livingston is. Warren Sapp has talked about like the second year and doing a bit more and being, more plugged in to what's going on. Kind of his philosophies being rolled into the defensive line as far as like we talked about it with players all the time. The same thing for a first-time coach, kind of figuring out what the hell's going on, where you're supposed to be, who you're supposed to talk to throughout that first year while coaching. Now it's just about coaching. So that's it for me. The reason I only have them at 6 wins is because I think the defense is going to be good. I think there'll be this back and forth between Julian and Caden, and I think Deion Sanders will show some impatience throughout this season of going, yeah, Caden's not there right now. Let's give Julian a shot. And then Julian will struggle because he's 17 freaking years old, and you'll go, go back to Caden. We can trust that guy a little bit more. And that's not good for anybody.